Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is my sketchbook tour from the 13th of June to the 18th of July 2016. It is a Pink Pig sketchbook and it has watercolour paper in it. These are lamprey. They are like sea leeches. And I did this in gouache. Blue, red, black and yellow gouache. This is a viper fish and I also did this in gouache in blue, white and black. This is a coral reef. I did this in gouache and watercolours. This is a shipwreck and I did this with watercolours and some white gouache and some other gouaches on this paper, and I also did some ink on top, some black ink on top. This is a stonefish and I did this in watercolour and gouache. This is a horseshoe crab. This is the megalodon shark. They are unfortunately extinct, but they were the biggest shark in the ocean before they became extinct. And here is a ship above the water to show how big the shark is. This is a Koolake, I can't really pronounce it. It's done in gouache and watercolours. This is a flounder. I did this with watercolour and gouache. On the 22nd of June I did this parrotfish. It's done in a circle and I did these bits in watercolour and gouache, and yellow gouache there and some different colours. This is a mantis shrimp. I did this on the 23rd of June and it's all done in gouache. I think gouache layers nicely on top of each other and has a really opaque finish and matte finish. This is a sea pig that I did on the 24th of June and it's done in watercolours and gouache. This is a blobfish. I did this in gouache, watered down, and on top of it I added a little watercolour and white ink in places. These are some manta rays. I did this in watercolour and gouache on the 26th of June. This is a sawfish, not a swordfish, a sawfish. It has a saw on the end of its nose, and I did this on the 27th of June in watercolour and gouache. These are some sardines. I did this on the 28th of June in watercolours and a little gouache. On the 29th of June I did this sea snake in gouache and watercolours. On the 30th of June I decided to start doing some nudie branches. They are sea slugs, but they're also nice, and there are thousands of the species in the ocean. This one is a flatworm, and I did it in watercolour and gouache and some white ink. On the 1st of July I did this pipefish in watercolour and a little bit of white gouache on to give it some highlights. On the 2nd of July I did this sea dragon, and it's done in watercolour and some white ink. On the 3rd of July I did some sea sponges, and they're done in watercolour and gouache. I mixed this really nice green. I think I used, what is it again, intense blue and sepia to make a really nice ocean green, and I've been using that ever since I discovered it when I was mixing colours for, I think I mixed a bit of it there when I did the Megalodon, but I really liked it since I did this, and I use it a lot later on too. And I did this on the 3rd of July with watercolours and gouache. This is a sea blenny, and I did this on the 4th of July in gouache and watercolour. On the 5th of July I did this hump-head race fish, and on the 5th of July I did it in, I did a wash of watercolours, and then I did a wash of watered down gouache and did watercolours on top, and then added more white gouache to add details on top once it was dry. On the 6th of July I did this Dumbo octopus in watercolour, in gouache, and I just did this in gouache, I think. Yes, I did this. I didn't use any watercolour for this one. On the 7th of July I did this sea toad, and I did this in gouache and watercolours. On the 8th of July I did this betta fish, and I made this with gouache and watercolour. And that is my sketchbook, and that is my Pink Pig sketchbook from the 13th of July to the 13th of June to the 8th of July 2016. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye.